everybody, John the Other here, obviously. And at the time of this recording, the Jian Ghomeshi sex assault trial is wrapped up. It's over in the court proceedings. All of his accusers variously discredited, like clown shoes, like Scooby-Doo ridiculous discredited. Just no credibility at all. The constant retelling of their story, the collaboration through social media, the open contradictions, the contemptible mockery, and utter dismissal of the law and the courts, thinking that it's just their play toy that they can use to torment somebody. I mean, the case has been eye-opening, to say the least. But the problem is that the accusers of Jian Ghomeshi, as far as I know, are facing no legal consequence for their fraud, for their contempt of court, for interfering in a police investigation, and abusing the courts, and libel and slander. And I mean, they are not the victims. They are sexual predators and opportunists and cynical abusers of the legal system and the courts, laughing at the court system, laughing at the rule of law, laughing at all of us, and sneering as they are supposedly being victims. They're not victims. So I want to see Lucy Decoutere charged with some serious crimes and pay some consequence. Because if we don't see that, we're just going to see another bunch of so-called victims coming out of the woodwork to take another run at this guy and another run at the next celebrity that they think is going to gain them fame and public notoriety because they were, quote, assaulted or victimized or molested by whoever the next sacrificial goat happens to be. The feminist and social justice elements of the, blogging community and media are going to say that the, I predict, not guilty verdict being rendered towards Ghomeshi is a terrible, chilling signal to actual victims that they can't use the courts, that the police won't support them. Nonsense. Lucy Decoutere and her colleagues are not victims, and were not victims. They got their little vendetta long before this ever became a legal case. They savaged him in the court of public opinion. I mean, they destroyed his career and his life, despite the fact that it is now very, very clear that he's a guy who takes the consent of his sexual partners in his fetish play very seriously and keeps very scrupulous records, more so than almost anybody I've ever heard of. So you're going to see, unless there's a consequence for fraud and abuse of the courts, contempt of court, criminal conspiracy, and interfering with an investigation, unless there's a consequence, this is just the beginning. You're going to see more and more victims popping out of the woodwork, some of them targeting Ghomeshi, others targeting whoever else is the flavor of the day. Thanks very much for watching, and have a lovely day.